we're unlocking the brand new card Danger from Deadpool's Diner, the new version in Marvel Snap, very quickly. Let's do it. So in Deadpool's Diner, you go over here and then you can see if you click on this little section right here, this will give you a track to show how many bubs you can get throughout this. You're gonna have bub refill upgrades because every single game, you're gonna be able to bet a certain amount of bubs every time. And this is the track for what you'll be able to get. And the final reward is this Deadpool, which is, to be fair, that's a pretty cool Inhyuk Lee card. I do like it, but that's not what we're interested in here. The shop has the brand new card, Danger. Danger is an activate ability as a 4/6 that says destroy an enemy card here with less power, and it costs 2,000 nachos. How much gold does it cost? 3,800 gold. Since we have Danger, and of course, the free variant that unlocks alongside of her, which I have because I actually have all 700 gold variants in the game, so whenever I open Collector's Reserves, I'm just going to get the 700 gold variants. Let's see what the auto deck looks like for this card. The first one, it's a deck that looks like it's going to be messing with the opponent's plays a bit. Fenris Wolf going to be carrying a lot here. This looks like an interesting pile, but it's not what we're going to be playing. Instead, we're going to be running some Cerebro 6, and this may or may not be a deck I want to run purely because I'm on a first Ghost Rider bit of a kick. Anyway, let's play Deadpool's Diner. Oh, this music hits like nothing. Okay. Or like something, I don't know. I like it a lot. That's nice. Okay. We'll start off with Danger in hand, which is going to be cool. Mess with this new card. We got Omega Red and Mystique. First location's just lagging. The Super Flow, you get +1 energy each turn if you snapped this game. So I should be at 3 energy on this next turn? I don't see anything for this location, which is interesting. Our opponent just snapped as well. It's weird that you don't get to see, the only way you know that the opponent snapped is like, yeah, you don't get any other indication other than this little coin, which is weird that you have to pay attention so heavily to that bit. Feels like there should be an audible thing or something like that. But anyway, Pit of Exile. We have this right now. Let's just go for the first Ghost Rider in this lane. They've got Starbrand. So if this is an ongoing, or like a, not Elixir, but Surtur deck, then I'm really going to want to be careful about this stuff here. I'm going to wait on firelord. I'm going to go Danger here. Actually, Danger doesn't matter in that lane, does it? Danger is going to be only mattering in this lane. I do have priority currently. So we've snapped once. Basically, just wants us to snap. All of our cards are 6 power. That's fair. And Malekith. This probably means I'm just playing Malekith in this lane. It's going to give me either Cerebro, Lizard, or Max. Actually, I think I'm playing it mid, because if I get Lizard, I don't want to have Lizard get hit with stuff. I might snap on the next turn. I guess there's not like a point to snap earlier. We'll see this stuff go through. I did get Lizard, by the way, so glad I did what I did. They can't play any of their really big cards over here. But I did get Cerebro, which is interesting. I'm going to play Omega Red here. Try to convince them to play cards into other lanes. If they play her over here. Actually, I'll play Omega Red in... Yeah, I'll play Omega Red here. If they play Enchantress in this lane, that's good for me. I'm dying, apparently. 0 hitting. I gotta be honest, that actually would have messed with me if they hadn't gotten rid of the Red Skull. But they've got priority right now. And I can go with Cerebro Moonstone. But I think a better play is to play Cerebro here into Firelord here to bring back a card. I don't know if it matters me filling up more locations, but I think this is good. And I'm also gonna be able to, I think, destroy the Starbrand. Yeah, so they turn off... Oh, I guess I don't want to destroy Starbrand now. We'll see this go through. We've got that power. Firelord's gonna put a good amount of power on the rest of this stuff as well, because of Mystique. Which is that? It's 12, which actually, I destroy Starbrand? And that's a fun animation. Huh. Danger, danger. We destroyed Starbrand. And I should have snapped more. I actually have to pay attention to snapping now? I mean, okay. Danger was cool. Danger destroyed a 10 power card with this deck, which is kind of what I wanted to see it do. Let's keep going. Let's keep messing with this stuff. This seems fun. So what I'm realizing, by the way, and this just feels really, I don't know if I love this bit, but you could just pay, wasn't this a thing last, oh, get the gold chains. Oh, those are fun. Couldn't you do this last time where you just spent, or bought the second most expensive one? Because right now, the next refill upgrade's at 30K, and I just bought one of them, and I do it again, it's at 30K, so I'd have to buy the 700 combo here. And I just keep increasing the amount of bubs I'm getting every single time. Because this, oh, this still counts? All of this still counts. I don't love that. I'm not gonna lie, I don't love the fact that all of these count for the rewards there. And I am doing it, so I don't know, I'm the problem. And then 175, what is the 175 here? So you have to actually go all the way up to this one here. So at least it's not the easiest thing to do. I'm probably not doing it from now on. But I guess I can go all the way up to the, oh my gosh, I can go really far. How much does it cost for this? What is the minimum? The minimum's 3K, maximum's 24K. So that's everything basically if I go all in. Or no, it's not everything, it's like almost. Is there ever even anyone at this plate? That'd be dumb if there was someone at this plate. I shouldn't be at this plate. Is there someone at this plate? There's someone at this plate. Of course there's someone at this plate. All right, well, let's see this go through. Immediately betting a lot. Weapon 11 facility. Snap to destroy your lowest cost card. It's replaced at +1 cost. Oh God, I have to snap now. I can't snap yet. Because if I snap when cards are on the board, I lose. And also, it says it does do it immediately or like during the turn. Because if I'm Cerebro 6, I don't want to lose my cards. I don't want to make them more expensive. I don't know. Adam Warlock? Dream Dimension. I'm gonna snap again. Playing Lizard. I'm gonna hope it doesn't destroy Lizard. I don't know how this works. Oh, they're just getting rid of that. Honestly, I kind of like that. Adam Warlock and Magic. This could be just like a combo deck right now. I think Danger is actually gonna matter a lot for us here. Let's go Malekith in this lane. Giving me a Maximus over there. Sure. And that's still in this lane. I don't know if I want to do... I've only destroyed a bigger card right now. I feel like I'm playing Danger in this lane. Oh, that's cool. I missed this last time. It does a fun little animation of whatever it can destroy. And if I wait and let it and play something else over here, I can mess with more. Because I think this might be a deck with the Luna Snow stuff. It kind of feels like a ongoing deck, which means that I think I'm really going to like Danger to do some stuff here. The problem is Danger is going to destroy a random card, and I don't know which one it's going to be. I need Lucas.
I am Iron Man.
Okay. I'm going to play first Ghost Rider over here. And then I'm going to play Cerebro over here. Play Cerebro in this lane, actually, because if I get... Well, the problem is I'm not going to have enough energy to do all of that stuff. I'm going to play Cerebro over here. It's going to get rid of Mystique. Then I can go firelord into Luke Cage probably next turn. I think this is the correct play. We're going all in. I don't know if I was supposed to do this, but if I'm here, why not? Are they dodging that lane entirely? They might be doing that.
Iron Man.
They might just try to be dodging that middle lane entirely. I still have priority, though. This is weird. What am I supposed to do now? I think the correct call is to go firelord into Luke Cage. But I know I'm not dangerous, not going to work. Do I actually want to go Luke Cage? Like, I don't know if I'm going to want to win this lane. I do have another 2 cards over here, another 9 points with that. I think I'm more concerned about losing this currently, like, middle lane. I feel like it's this. I don't see any point in activating. There's not any value in it. And I guess I should have gone for mid. I just didn't know that they were going to dodge it entirely. By playing Cerebro last, firelord brings back Mystique. Such a weird, fun pile of cards. I do like this stuff here. No idea if it's good, but I do like it. Prodigy's copying an Iron Man. Oh no, we might lose off that. Moonstone does not much. We add another 12 points to that left lane? And we win this game? I think we win. Because of tiebreaker? Well, we played Danger. We got to see a really cool animation for it. However, she didn't matter in terms of just... I guess, you know what? Her 12 points did win that game. We'll take it. Wow, that's good. And if I played Luke Cage, by the way, I also won the game. I won with either 3 cost I played. Well, that's a max bet round of Deadpool's Diner.
I love this game.
I think I like this game too. Let's keep going. Let's keep going at this top plate right now. All right. Can Lucas Cage be a 3/3? Listen, I know I've said in the past that I don't really want the card buffed, but at this point, if it becomes a 3/3, Aunt May's is a really cool location for me. I might still just have to play it over there anyway. But we may also just not be a Cerebro deck this game, depending on what they're going on for. This could be like okay, this lag makes me feel like this is going to be one of these weird locations that we've gotten with Deadpool's Diner. Yeah. Cool. Works for me. Do I want to play it? Honestly. Okay. We get the extra energy. They're doing clog stuff, I think. I'm going to go Danger early. And I'm going to accept the fact... Do I not want to go for a Cerebro game? I feel like I still do. I don't know. Let's go Malekith, actually. Silver Surfer first steps. You do that. Who do we get there? We got a Lizard. Okay. Superflow being a pretty fun location. We don't have first Ghost Rider yet, or a way to bring back a card with first Ghost Rider. I think I'm just playing Danger currently. Very glad I did that. Yeah, so they're definitely going to be clogging me here. And I think it's definitely correct as much as possible. Whenever you play against a clog deck, for what it's worth, I'm going to snap out on that bit. Whenever you play against clog, I always recommend that you try to clog your own boards before they do. Because how they win this game is they win by clogging me. So let's go Lucas Cage into... I'm gonna go Luna Snow, I think. They just snapped again. What are they gonna do now? Let's see, they got Grandmaster to do nothing currently. Silver Surfer First Steps is also now going to be basically just Grandmaster, but doing nothing. We have our Lucas Cage for good stuff. I do like that. That just moves over something else and just makes it so nothing happens over there. I think we just win. On a real note, like, I think we're just good. Like, I don't know how we lose currently, which makes me feel really concerned. But also, they're snapping again. Why are they snapping it? What are they going to do? I think I'm just playing... I guess I could do Cerebro, Mystique, Maximus, activate. Let's play it through, see what we got. I'm gonna, they could mess with me with like, Cosmic Ghost Rider's a real card, potentially. Let's see this. Danger in the Path of Lizard is a really good combo that I don't know if has been talked about previously. We did assist them, but also I think we assisted ourselves. Mega Sentinel doesn't do anything. Debris doesn't do anything. Unfortunately, Lizard is still there. They knock one of our cards away. Okay, I don't care.
Wait, what happened? We won?
Yeah. Yes, Deadpool. We did win. All right, I'm enjoying this right now. To be fair, I definitely spent some money here and gold and got forward a bit, but I'm really enjoying it. It's a lot of fun. All right, I've been sitting here for like 5 minutes or whatever trying to wait for stuff, and I didn't have anyone up here at the burger, so I guess let's just go back in this. Let's try this place. Let's see how much better it is at waffles. Maybe I can play against someone over here. Hopefully someone. I would like to not have to wait forever, please. Thank you. Cool. All right, we got someone here. All right, we got some tea, some Midori tea. Don't know what that is, but sure. It's really struggling with these new locations. Super flow. All right. Wants me to snap here. I mean, this is... The fact that you could just buy the bubs and get really far upwards. Yeah, this is fine. Doesn't really make a big difference. They're not snapping. White Palace. They're going to get one of these. I don't know which card. I have a Mobius. Honestly, don't care. I guess let's go with a Luna Snow for now. Because I can protect some cards behind other things. Again, thinking of Cosmic Ghost Rider. If they're running Mobius, I think it's probably the end of turn deck. I feel like this is going to be a... Merlin and Mobius. What deck runs Merlin and Mobius? Why don't I know this? I mean, I'm going to go Lizard into Luke. I'm going to snap again here, because this feels really good. And then if they have a Cosmic Ghost Rider or something, I can just mess with, what is it? If they want to turn off Lizard, they have to turn off Luke as well. We're actually at +2 energy each turn, so just a bunch of energy is fun. And then they're going to get Luke. They're going to get a lot of card options here. Athena. They got Luna. Interesting. So we're actually getting +3 additional energy each and every turn. It's kind of wild. Let's just go... I guess I'm going to go Malekith into Mobius? I don't know what I want to play on the final turn here. We've got options. Malekith's going to get either first Ghost Rider or Maximus. I'd prefer Maximus so I could actually use like firelord in combination with stuff. We'll see if I get the opportunity to. They're playing 2 cards here. What are they doing? I got first Ghost Rider. Of course I did. Card tier -1 power? Nope. Well, I'm really glad that I played Malekith when I did. I could just keep snapping. Like, I think we're fine. I can go... This is first Ghost Rider. Omega Red. I think I'm playing Danger here. I'll play Danger in the left lane, actually. Or right lane. I think I'm doing it this way, because I want to be able to Cerebro Mystique stuff, I think. If they turn off Luke Cage with, like, a Cosmic Ghost Rider, I'm not going to love it. But I also want to get rid of these Ice Cubes so I don't have to deal with them clogging the board for the rest of the game. Do I want to do it this way? Yeah, I'll do it. So I'm going to be at +1, +2, so I'm going to be at 9 energy on this final turn. I guess if I draw Maximus, I'm really stoked. Firelord or Moonstone I don't really want here. But we're betting max Bubs currently. Let's see, can we make out with Nachos? We'll find out. Now, they're playing a card over there. Is this going to be a... Is that what they're playing over in that right lane? Like a way to mess with stuff? Black Hat. Polymorph. Strange Supreme. Now that's interesting. So it actually is going to eat the Ice Cube, right? All right, I'm down. We have, I mean, I said Maximus was the best draw by a long shot, and we definitely got that. Maximus over here. Into Cerebro, Mystique, activate. Cerebro 6, now it's a deck that I feel like is oftentimes a meme, but if you're trying to use Danger, I like the idea for a way to buff her. And I think Cerebro 6 is a very real place for that. I think there's an opportunity where you maybe don't want to do it as much here, and you maybe would like to mess with it more so in a place with, what is it? Maybe you want to mess with like a hand buff style, but I like this place at the very minimum. They're drawing 2 cards. It's taking a second. Cerebro now triggers. Get a bunch of stuff for that. Which means Omega Red gets that trigger. Mystique's going to be over in this spot. Let's see. And then we've got all that. Danger, pop off. Oh, it hits Stardust. That's great. Enchantress. Now, those two do lose power. And all the cards in that lane are probably going to lose their buffs. However, we should still just win. Well, I like the way this worked out. That felt pretty nice.
Smells like victory.
God, I'm going to be climbing a lot slower now. All right, let's do this thing. Nope, not envy. Vevi. Okay. Destroy your next card here. Okay. Interesting. What card do I want to revive, though? I don't know. We don't currently have anything we really want to bring back right now. They've got Nico for a 2x mode. So Lizard into Danger, again, is just a real combination here. And again, I don't care if they, like, mess with me the whole time in this lane. I can just wait until, you know, final turn to activate Danger and get rid of the detriment that they're going to put over here. I don't think I'm destroying Lizard to revive it. I have to imagine there's something better I want to bring back. I just don't know what it is. Victoria Hand. So we're playing against this Victoria Hand gamer. I don't think they're running a lot of tech pieces in Victoria Hand currently. I'm going to snap. I'm going to also just play Luke Cage in this right lane. We're going to do this. Luke Cage is going to get played over here because I don't want him to be this. And then whatever this is, I think the worst case scenario is it being Maximus. But there's a lot of good cases for cards that it can play from the astral plane. Yeah, that doesn't matter to me. Moonstone's a great one, actually. Oh my gosh, Moonstone's fantastic. Wow. Wiccan. That's potentially scary. That's potentially a little bit scary here. But if I actually just go Maximus into Cerebro, snap again, I'm gonna have +1 energy next turn. They shouldn't be able to generate any extra cards, or at least less extra cards, with this in mind. Nope, never mind. They've got only 1 card left in hand, so this is just probably helping them, unfortunately. However, I'm doing all this. Maria Hill. Iron Patriot. All right, they've got 2 cards. Mirage gives them a Mystique. And they've got a Koye to buff up exactly 1 card that they're drawing here. It's this. I don't know if this wins the game, but it's really cool to get a bunch of different copies of Cerebro. We're gonna have a lot of power on all that. No! They retreated! There's no point in retreating. You've already bought everything you could. You didn't, the stakes weren't increased. There's no point in retreating. Once, like, you don't lose anything for retreating. People will still do it. You couldn't let me see my cool stuff. That's toxic, Envy. That's toxic, or when that's not your name, but you know what? I stand by what I've done and said. All right, next game. Let's see if we can finish this off here over back at the burger table. Is it table or plate? I don't remember. Whatever. This burger place. Against Cosmos right now, we've got Maximus, Lizard. We got some options. I like it. Let's go Lizard over here. Why did it actually get quiet? Anyway, let's go Lizard here. I'm gonna, I say activate because I feel like this is like an activate thing much more so than just normal, snapping, but it's definitely not just that. I don't know. Lizard is gonna be fine. We're gonna have Luke Cage as well to do stuff. Merlin. Mount Vesuvius just doesn't matter as a location, pretty much, so. What deck are they playing? Is this going to be like a clog deck? The answer is yes, this is going to be a clog deck. Let's go Danger. We're going to have to go Omega Red probably in a second if we can. I know I could, one of the things I mentioned before is like try to fill up the board. I could try to do that right now, but I don't think it's the correct option to put 2 cards in this lane. I can do 1. I don't think 2 is right though. I'm still gonna put, I think Omega Red in this lane. That's gonna be the correct call. They're getting rid of this in case they want to retreat. Okay. I'm gonna keep snapping. Cool. Let's go with an Omega Red right now. See what we got. I think our next play, we could just go Cerebro, Moonstone, or Cerebro, Mystique, Moonstone. Their Cosmic Ghost Rider's gone. Wait, with Cosmic Ghost Rider gone, this is actually a really winnable game. This is really winnable right now, right? I think it is. Let's go Moonstone into Maximus. I'm not activating right now. It may be, no, cool. They're not, I don't think they're turning off the board this turn. I don't think so. We'll see. No, they're getting rid of this location. Well, that sucks. This sucks right here. Not all of my 6-cost cards. Actually, the most annoying thing about this currently is the fact that Moonstone doesn't work anymore with my cards that I wanted to play. This is going to be the correct answer. We're going to get hit with an Omega Sentinel that's going to hit in some lane. I don't know where. But every single one of our cards is actually going to be 12 power, which is pretty good. I think it's our best play. The Savage Land is a little bit annoying. I don't love it. They're snapping again. 24,000 bubs on the line for each of us. And again, neither one of us actually are taking away from the other person. We're actually betting against the house, which is, God, I actually do love that change. Going once, going twice. Okay, this is where you say sold and then the game would occur. Like they'd hit the end turn button, it'd be good. They didn't do that yet, so I don't know what I'm waiting for currently. I feel like at any second now, we're gonna see something awesome happen. I just don't know what they're gonna do. Okay, here we go. We got it finally. So, Cerebro into Mystique Cerebro. Mystique, bro? No, it doesn't work. Have it happen again. Oh, danger! Please hit Cosmic Ghost Rider. Ah, hit Leech instead. You know what? It's still good. It still adds a lot of points to Lizard. Oh, didn't Omega Red? Watch out, please. Nimrod in the right lane doesn't do anything. Hood. Into a Cersei. That doesn't matter. RNG, mommy, Cersei doesn't matter as Danger takes the game for us. Danger legitimately won that game. If it was not for Danger destroying the card for Lizard, that would have been it. Danger, the brand new card from Deadpool's Diner. Let's talk about Deadpool's Diner and this deck and Danger all right now. Cerebro 6 is already a pretty good deck, at least it has been, and I actually really love Danger inside of it, doing the thing that we can see now. It's like destroying a 12 powered card, or I guess it has to be less 12, so 11 or lower powered card with Danger is really impactful. And the fun part about Cerebro 6 is that you don't need to get Cerebro to win. You can actually have a lot of cards that are just big power on the board and use all that big combo to win, which is a lot of fun. So I liked this list. I liked what it was able to do. It was a lot of fun here. I think definitely Danger was really cool here. Luke Cage also felt like a really big star. And then using the first Ghost Rider and Firelord combination to try to get a, to try to discard a Mystique early on and or a Cerebro and then have it come back late game with a Firelord. It was a lot of fun and really cool. Malekith's well just cheat out cards. All these cards just felt like they held their own and they did really well in these games. And I liked it a lot. I really enjoyed it. And if y'all are looking for cards like that, if you like these cards and you're trying to figure out which ones, what you want to replace in this list. So first Ghost Rider, obviously, I should actually scroll down on the side. You'll see me do it to 6 power. But first Ghost Rider, obviously, is a Series 4 card, which it was from a limited time event that not a lot of people went into because, spoiler alert, it just wasn't amazing. And so looking at substitutes for him. I do believe that you could just use a, I think it's Swordmaster is still 6 power. So you can run Swordmaster instead of first Ghost Rider in here. However, I really liked being able to use Firelord as an additional way to bring back the 6 powered cards that we got rid of. So I probably wouldn't be recommending as much a card like, I guess you could use Ghost Rider instead, but you do get just a lot. Immediately your power output becomes lesser, and so that's just less good. Iron Lad's also a card you could probably be squeezing in this list and try to put in here, as well as Cosmo. A couple of those cards could be replacements instead of, I guess, Iron Lad probably would be the replacement I'd recommend for Malekith. You could maybe, I guess, Hellcow's another card you could try to use late game to bring something back if you don't have first Ghost Rider, but now your energy is getting really expensive. Speaking of Luna Snow, I don't think I'd recommend, the only other card that's going to be similar to Luna Snow is going to be Sarah, and your game is extremely different, the way everything's going to work out. So I don't know if I'm going to recommend that. If you don't have Firelord, another card you could actually try to run in here is Hela. Hela is a 6 powered card. And so maybe that's another option you want to try to run. I think between those things, figure out what you have, what works best for you between those cards. And I really actually enjoy Moonstone in this list a lot. You maybe don't need her. Maybe you can go with Cannonball instead. I've actually seen versions of this deck that try to use Cannonball and Mercury. So maybe if you want to try to put the Cannonball Mercury combo inside of something else, you can do that here. But a lot of really good stuff. I liked this list as well. And let's talk about, Let's talk about Deadpool's Diner real quick, and then we'll talk about the brand new card, Danger. So if you are not familiar with the way that Deadpool's Diner now works, it's going to be, you're not actually raising the stakes for other people, you're raising it only for yourself. There's no more auto doubling on turn 6 or even turns 5 and 6. It is just, when you snap to double, you are only doubling how much you're willing to put on the line. It doesn't affect your opponent, and I like it. I think it's really cool. I love that part. It makes it feel a lot less stressful, especially we have, as you can notice, we have a lot less plates or tables, whatever you call them, going from waffles where you have to have, I believe, 500 minimum, and then here's the bet amounts, and you get 10 nachos for every 3 snaps you do, I believe. S'mores, in which you have, what is it? Your minimum's 300, maximum is 2.4, and you've got 2.9 apparently as the max for this bit. 8.5 for spaghetti, and 1K, 8K, as well as the 60 nachos for 3 snaps. And then the Hell Burger, right? Giving you a lot of points here, or a lot of nachos, but also requiring a lot of bubs. And I do enjoy the way this works. It's gonna be a lot simpler. It's gonna be a lot easier. And also, I'm pretty sure just by playing this game mode through normally, it's gonna be pretty easy for a lot of people to get danger, which is gonna be really nice. And I like that a lot. And this game mode just felt like it was basically akin to Marvel Snap. I don't know how much different the deck building legitimately is once you dive deeper into it. Maybe Hydro Pop's a better card here. But in general, it was really cool. I think my biggest gripes are two things. First of all, the fact that, as you saw through our games, when our opponent snapped, we don't get any sort of visual cue other than a little coin flip in the corner, which the logic is it doesn't actually affect you as much, but it does a bit with locations, some locations that actually interact with when people snap, as well as it also interacts with how confident they feel in their stuff, and you can try to gauge that for yourself. So I don't love that there's not anything else there. I do wish there was a little bit more in terms of an indicator, but that's fair. And then I'm not surprised by this, but again, I don't love the fact that you can just buy bubs and that actually counts towards the process of this stuff right here, which you saw me do at the beginning of the video. I don't love that stuff. I don't think that that's a great thing personally, but I understand why it exists because, again, this is like a mobile game. So it is what it is there. But you can unlock danger for free pretty much just by, playing the game mode. Let's talk about her. And Danger is a really cool card. I am really enjoying what she does. She feels just more like a legitimate card, especially with Jocasta coming out in just a couple of weeks. This card is going to be, I think, really solid for a bit. And then once Jocasta comes out, it's going to be insanely great. I love the way it works. It seems like a really cool card, really interesting, and just really upsets me how bad Spider-Man 2099 is. I don't get why Spider-Man 2099 is such a bad card when you get cool cards like this and Thing First Steps. I just don't get it, personally. This is a great card. I think it's really cool. I like it. I legitimately just don't have any other big notes against this card. It's just a cool, interesting piece of Marvel Snap that I think is going to be a lot of fun. I love how much depth and interesting stuff the Second Dinner team has built into this game. As we're now like 3 years in, we have continually releasing interesting cards, new cards that just interact with the in-game mechanics in a really cool way. And this feels just like a really fun way to play the game. I don't know, Danger just feels natural inside of Cerebro 6. I'm guessing she's probably going to be a permanent home in that style of deck, so if you do want to play Cerebro 6, I'd recommend playing through this game mode. She'll eventually be available in a month for, I believe, 3,000 tokens. But I will say that if you don't play this game mode, and if you're watching this in the future, the game mode's gone, you only had a week to get this card, and it's really unfortunate, my personal opinion, that there's going to be like 3 weeks, something like that, where there's just no way to get Danger. You didn't get her, sucks to be you. And that is legitimately, I think, my biggest gripe with Deadpool's Diner, with Danger in general. There's just a period of time where no one can get this card. Sorry, you missed the time. No one can get this. I understand people don't like the opportunity where it's like, hey, you can pay money to get cards. I understand people don't like that, but legitimately, I think that every single card should be available in some way, shape, or form with purchasing something. I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me that this doesn't have that, and we're going to just be without any way to get this card for a bit. So it is what it is there, but I really liked what this card can do, and it's a lot of fun. So hope you enjoyed this video. If you do get Danger, let me know down below if you got her. Let me know what your thoughts on Deadpool Diner are as well. She seems like a really fun addition to the just Marvel Snap's roster in general, and I'm excited to be able to play more games with her. As always, I appreciate every single one of you hanging out to the end of this video, and until the next one, have a great one. Peace out.